Hello and welcome to my channel, Emma Jane's Garden. Today we are talking about sourcing flowers in the winter. So here in the UK, well, there's not a lot to choose from. In fact, I've got some behind me here, but there's not a lot, you know. So I do order in from wholesale. So where do I order them from? I know a lot of people struggle through the winter to carry on their flower farming. I've chosen to order in flowers because I need my business to be working 12 months of the year, not just 8 or 6. I need it to be going 12 months of the year because I need to make money. So that is generally what we're all here for, is we have a business and it needs to generate an income. So I've looked around for places to source flowers. I'm really lucky that I am in Cornwall, so my season is longer than a lot of people's flower farming seasons because of where I am. But that also means I've got some good wholesalers. So I use BJ Richards in Cornwall, they are about Saltash, which is about 45 minutes away from where I am now. And they are fantastic. They are super friendly, really helpful. The amount of times I've rung and said, when I very first started, I used to ring and say, what flowers have you got? And they used to tell me, and I'd be like, what does it look like and what colour is it? I had no idea, absolutely no idea. So then I used to get a list, and each week they send you a list of the British flowers available that week. And then what I used to do is just Google it and find out what each thing was and what it looked like and what colours it came in. But they were really good at being very patient with me and saying, this is what we've got. Anyway, so they are fantastic, really friendly. And to be honest, what I've got here today, so I've got a small order here today. I rang last night and I kind of forgot to order, and I went, oh my god, at 4:30. I'm really sorry, is it too late to order? They were like, no, it's fine. And I've just had these delivered, and it's only just gone 10 o'clock this morning, and it is the 1st of February. So I was really impressed. So I use BJ Richards. The reason I use BJ Richards is because they are close. I know that they grow a lot of the flowers that they sell, and they do a weekly delivery. So I get the deliveries on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and they have a lorry that just drives around with the flower orders and delivers, which means I don't incur any courier charges. So delivery is free, which is a bonus. So if you're interested in having flowers from BJ Richards, give them a call, because I know they don't deliver to everywhere in the UK, but I think Cornwall, Devon, possibly into Somerset, they do have the courier system, but you need to check where you are. The other people there is Flowers by Clowence. I haven't personally used them, but I have used their flowers and I have met them, and they are lovely. So there's a local flower festival which will be happening, I think it's March time, here in Cornwall, and I've met them there a couple of times, and they're lovely, and I've used their flowers to make the entrance displays and stuff when I've worked freelance for another florist. So the only reason I don't use them is just because they come with a courier charge, which means I then have to pass that on to my customers, and I don't get that with BJ Richards, which is why I use BJ Richards. The other place I source flowers from this time of year is Smith & Munson. I use Smith & Munson quite a lot this time of year because they're the first people to have tulips, and their tulips are brilliant. They come in wraps of 50, and if you buy 2 wraps, which is 100, you get free delivery. So it's a no-brainer, especially things like Easter, Mother's Day, Valentine's and Christmas. I always order from them. And then if I've got a big funeral, which I had like last week, I ordered from Smith & Munson because I needed 150 tulips, so it's just easier to buy them from there. And then it works out slightly cheaper because you're cutting out the middleman with those. And then where else? There is Alstromeria Ben, and I'm sure a lot of you'll know Ben. And he grows Alstromerias. I think is he Lincolnshire as well? I think that's where Smith & Munson are. I think that might be where Ben is. So I order Alstromeria from him too, if I need big quantities of Alstromeria. If I'm only having small quantities, I just use BJ Richards because they grow their own Alstromeria as well. And to be honest, unless BJ Richards haven't got what I've what I need. I don't tend to order from many other people other than BJ Richards. Not sponsored by BJ Richards in any way, by the way. I just think they're a really great company, and that's it. So I'm going to show. I'll show you what I've got today. So I'm today making a funeral arrangement. I've got a small jar posy to make, and then I've got another wreath that I need to make up as well, which I'm doing a bit of a mock-up of what I'm doing. But I'll show you that one on another video. So these are the Alstromeria from BJ Richards. These are the red. I'm just going to put these in. So other places you can source flowers in the UK, obviously other local growers. You'll be surprised at what's growing this time of year. There is hedgerows, so obviously if you know a landowner, make sure you always ask the landowner first before you start going snipping people's hedges. Most people really don't mind, especially if it's the outside of the hedge. They really don't mind if you go and take a few bits and pieces. Some nice yellows, so I say it's going to be a red and yellow funeral tribute. Other places. So yeah, when I'm out dog walking, it's probably one of my biggest sources of one, for inspiration, and two, twigs and sticks and all those bits and pieces that you end up thinking, oh, that'll look nice. So I'm quite often seen walking down the road when I've done a dog walk with lead in one hand and sticks in the other. But oh, yeah, it was fine. One of my other favourites, feverfew. Oh, look at it, beautiful. The only thing I will say about his wholesale is you do end up with plastic. A lot of the flowers that come from BJ Richards actually are in newspaper sometimes, or paper. But the ones I just took off the Alstromeria, these ones, have been made, plastic that's been made with, oh, it's probably backwards, isn't it? 100% recycled material. So it's already been recycled, and so that's a little bit. This one, probably not. But what I do is with these big ones like this, I try not to rip them so that I can use them again for something else myself. So feverfew, I love feverfew, absolutely stunning. Look how pretty it is. I actually wish I'd got 2 bunches now, because I'm thinking I could have done with a bit more. That's annoying. In fact, I thought I'd ordered 2, but I obviously didn't, because even on, I know I didn't, because I wrote it down and I realised I've only ordered 1, so that was my fault. There we go. Those can go in there. Let's put them this side. Okay, and then we've got some snapdragons, which I was hoping they were redder than this. This is more purpley red. It's going to clash it slightly, maybe. That's annoying. Never mind. Snapdragons again from BJ Richards. So they grow these most of the year as well. So obviously getting things that are actually in season is better. But these are grown in a greenhouse, and actually really good this time. Stems are really thick on them, so they're obviously just starting to really come on, because they've been a little bit thinner lately, which is completely normal for the winter. So I had some Christmas, I had some last week for their funeral. Oh, they were lovely actually, really lovely colour. Okay, so then I've got some, oh look at these are absolutely gorgeous narcissi. So this is called Early Cheer, and they really are so pretty. I don't know if it's going to pick up, this is so pretty. Look. They smell amazing, and these are Sol d'Or, which haven't come out yet, but you can just about see. Oh, I don't know if it's going to pick it up. Sol d'Or, really lovely, yellow. These are having the most amazing smell. These are really stunning. So those are going to go in this bucket actually. This one's in there. They can go in there. And then look at these gorgeous little bunches of snowdrops. And I want to make something special with these. So these are going in my little jam jar posy that I've got to make for somebody for someone's birthday tomorrow. But look, they've come with a little ivy leaf on them as well. It's so pretty. I really like those. How cute are they? But these, I need to put them in a different jar because they're not going to go. I'm just going to pop them in here for a minute, just so they can start soaking up some. Actually, no, that's not going to work. Right, I'm going to go and get a jam jar for those. Right, so that's the flowers that I've received today. Only a small order today. I've only got a few bits and pieces to do, but yeah. So that's where I source my flowers over the winter. A really good place to check is Flowers from the Farm. Give people a ring that are near you to find out if they're selling wholesale flowers, especially through the summer. But over the winter, I would say your best bet is BJ Richards, Flowers by Clowence, Smith and Munson, and Ben, Alstromeria Ben. I think there is Evolve as well. I've never used them. Their delivery seemed a little bit too much for me to pass on to my customers, because of I only order in small quantities, as you can see. I mean, this is a £30 order of flowers. All these flowers here were £30 altogether. So on top of that, I'd be paying about £30 postage. It's not really worth it then. So yeah, have a look round, get in contact with some wholesalers that are near you and find out whether they sell local flowers, but and get going. Don't just sit around in the winter and thinking, oh, I need to be making money. Go and do it. That's what I've done. Go and do it. Anyway, I've got to get on and do all this, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.